Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So, there wasn't any stream last week, and I had a bit of an unexpected visit, so had to cancel. This week, what I'm doing is I want to close up some of these old projects that we did so that I can go back to focusing on the comic. So I'm gonna be working on this picture of Mona and Neenoo, just to familiarize myself with Photoshop a bit. Just to get my bearings down. I've actually forgotten what all of these layers were for, so pardon me as I figure that out. So all of this right here seems to be the line layers, which seems to be good. Okay. Also, happy May the 4th. I made Chewbacca cookies today, I decorated Chewbacca cookies today. I also made tic-tac-toe cookies for some strange reason, mostly because we ran out of icing. And I'm here for this. So this is the foliage brush, and I'm just gonna be over here, lock some of these down. And so what I learned while making the emoji last time was switching between these natural thicker brushes. So I'm gonna try today to switch between the ink brush and the softer hard brown opacity brush, and we'll see how that works out. I don't know how you guys have been. Um, Give me a sec. So I don't know how I actually forgot what I was saying. So let's do that first. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in here I had an alien spaceship in the background. Watch me trying to remember how to work on stuff. So let's just do a quick breakdown of everything. That's the sky. That's the mountain and the whole lights. Okay, that's my silhouette of those are the house shadows. So I'm just gonna go on this layer, Control Z, just zoom in on that. And we're just gonna finish up this drawing for today. For the next few weeks, I'm just gonna, yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. Just finishing up just finishing up old drawings so that I can tie these loose ends up. My next major project is going to be the comic and the introduction that I spoke to you guys about. The introduction being the new intro to the stream. I finally managed to collect all of the how do I put this? Yeah. I finally managed to collect all of the avatars for everybody and what they wanted. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see. No. Let's see what's been happening. So, oh, I'm graduating. There's a thing. I'm finally gonna be a how do I put this? I'm gonna be a there we go. Gonna be a formally an old woman. 100% graduated and old. That's what happens when you become you're no longer a college student, right? You just like that's what happens. You just oh, it's multiply. Oh, okay. Yeah, you just become the oldest person you know. And that's what happens. Oh, have fun. Yes, I made Wookie cookies. In honor of our lovely actor who died. Give me a second. Um yeah. In honor of Peter Mayhew. I always like kind of like freeze on his name. So in honor of Peter Mayhew, we have Chewbacca cookies, which I will show you guys later. And my cousin did the baking. I did the decorating. It's not that I can't bake, it's just that my cookies have a habit of becoming cakes. It's just what happens. So I'm kind of like taking this one as it goes along. Things that have been happening on my end. I recently found that Epic Games, if you're a fan of Unreal Engine, they give free video games like once a month. So I've been trying those out, trying to get back into gaming. Graduating college, so I'll be an old woman. And I want to practice my digital painting a lot more. I found that I've gotten a lot into, how do I put this, crafting now, which is for me amazing, for other people not so much. There we go. And I'm just clearing up the light. I've also managed to get into a lot of comics lately. Reason being is that I'm trying to get into the online art community a lot more. Perhaps go into the, I'm drawing fake buttons. That's what you're seeing right here. I'm faking a whole control panel in here. So the house shadows. Let's click that and see what it is. Oh, it's the rug. I'm not quite sure what this thing is, so I'm just gonna turn it off. Hit Alt and C. Okay, so I'm not sure what that is for. I'm gonna go like so and make my life a lot easier by just merging those two layers. Now it looks weird, so let's go Control E, hit that, hit darken, color burn, Control Z. So apparently all of this works very well. So we do that, go there, and we're here. Thank you. I'm rather looking forward to being an old lady. You see, nobody ever troubles old ladies. We can just do whatever we want because we're old. How have you been, Fawn? How's it been? I see there's a lot of police calling going on in the group. I haven't really been that active, but I do see a lot of police calling going on. Let's see if I can find the plan. Yup, that's what I'm looking for. That layer. Cancel. Show Z. I'm not looking for multiply. I'm looking for normal right now. Brush, Alt. Ooh, right, it's exam season. Ouch. I'm not about that life any at all. As soon as I got out of exams, I ran as far as I possibly could. Don't follow my example. It's not a good example. Let's see. How have exams been though? Do you feel like you're prepared? I think that's from the silhouettes. Let's switch to brush. I'm gonna switch to a harder brush now. And move smooth to like 12%. Just try to get that a little more like that. Okay, let's switch to blue. I'm not sure I'm fully ready. Everything aviation based can be really tricky and complicated. I can only imagine. I've never flown a plane, so I'm not quite sure how tricky and complicated. But considering what it is and the fact that you have to be off the ground, I can imagine it's plenty complicated. Um, did you manage to get more sources this time around? Because I remember last time we spoke about this, you were saying that you didn't have a lot of sources to study from. So, did you manage to find a remedy to that problem, or are you still suffering from source lack of sources, sourcelessness? Do. So we're gonna finish this plan. And it's a plant. Alright, let's see if I can't. That's that. Maybe it's back here somewhere. Me searching for the glow. Can only imagine it's this layer. So glow on plane. And check my comments. It's not an excuse if you really didn't have any before. Good luck. That's really all I can say here. I have no clue what you're getting yourself into. That's all I can say on this matter. I have no clue. But I really hope you pass. Like, that's pretty cool. A whole pilot's license. Or wait. What? Let's go erase. I'm sorry. I was trying to think and talk at the same time, and it really wasn't working out for me, as you can see. This whole think and talk story. I obviously was not genetically equipped for it, so I'm gonna stop trying. Whoa. Rude. Alright. And then me see if I turn this off. Yes, the glow on the plane turns off too. Whoopsie daisy. Should probably get myself out of the habit of saying whoops too. You're gonna do fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, did you have any fun on April Fool's Day or any of the other questionable days of the year? Come on. And we do like so. Mm. So I just went into the Discord and I saw the I'm not sure if this is a Pepe and Suyu combination. Um what am I looking at? Have I ever pranked someone or gotten pranked on April Fools? Yes. I have done both. I have been pranked on April Fool's Day. I have pranked people on April Fool's Day. It's really fun. So, we have this thing. April Fool's Day is kind of new in Jamaica, meaning that we got it directly straight from the United States. We're really close in proximity, so stuff like that happens a lot. But where is it? Give me a sec. Not that. Okay. I'll have to repurpose some of those layers later. Close them for now. Pranks that I've done on April Fool's Day. So we have the standard yes, the Suyu Pepe Bun Bun shirt. I just saw that one. I'm pretty sure it's about to visit me in my dreams. I've done this. I've done like the really kiddie pranks where you've got like the cockroach that jumps out of the bubblegum. I've also been. I think it's a joy buzzer that it's like a little thing that shocks you when you shake someone's hand. I've been subjected to that. I also got caught words caught by some of the how do I put this? Yeah, by some of the pranks that happen. There we go. For example, Google pranks, or I've gotten caught by Apple pranks. So some of the company pranks catch me. Pranks I've pulled on other people. I gave one of my friends a wasabi cookie before, so don't eat anything from me on April Fool's Day, and I think you'll be safe. Otherwise, you're fair game, and I'm not sorry. Yet. What is this? So these are the shadows. Okay, these are the glows. I'm just gonna take this. So I've done that before. If anyone ever thinks about doing bug-based pranks on me, you better be ready for retaliation. That sounds like a challenge. It really does. So what we're gonna do is next April Fool's Day, we're just gonna have a fun bug-based April Fool's Day challenge, and we'll see who comes out on top, fun or the pranksters. Or Fawn might find me before then, and he might be really upset. Don't be upset. I'm just playing. Ish. Ish. Fawn's daughter. Fawn, exactly how am I gonna find you to give you bugs? It's always ish. So, it's just ish. And I'm just gonna erase. I'm gonna turn that float all the way down and turn my opacity just a little bit up more. And then I'm gonna go with a pastel brush. I said ish, fun. It's just ish. You know, just like. Whoops. I'm supposed to be erasing stuff here. Yeah, so now I'm creating all sorts of textures in here where textures didn't exist before. It's just ish. It does in no way, shape, nor form does it mean I'm going to find a cockroach bubblegum to hide in your stuff or any stuff, things like that. It's just a thought in my head that will never come to fruition. On an unrelated note, if I were to hire an FBI agent to track you down and to put you know, for example, say bug shaped bubblegum in your backpack or something, how would you react to that? I was planning on eating gum after my food was. Um, Sorry. I can't say anything else to that. Sorry. Oh gosh, this thing got upset fun. I mean, I'm not actually planning on doing that. First of all, that's a lot of work. Second of all, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to violate people's privacy like that. And third of all, I just don't got that sort of time, like, to be sending you worm shaped gum. Okay. So I've worked a lot on Mona. I'm actually trying to carve out on her face right now. I was thinking maybe if I did like so, I could get like a glow there. Whoa, what did I just do? There we go, zoom in. This is a really messy painting. I'd give you some very judgmental looks. Mm. I already get judgmental looks from Bun Bun. I am not in need of any more. I don't need a supplier. I don't need a supply. I am completely all out of needing any way, shape, nor form of that. Okay. I don't need. Give me a sec. Neenoo just contacted me. So I'm trying to convince Neenoo to crawl out of her home and whatever little hole that she's hid herself in with a blanket. Note, trying to convince is the operative word here. So trying to convince Neenoo to come out of her home so that we can have a game night. When you've got friends, if you can convince them to leave their house, that's a friend who really loves you. Because trust me, the option between sleep and you is a long road, especially when it comes to blankets. Yeah, that looks really bad, so I'm not gonna do that. Yes, game nights. There's something about someone called Bun Bun being grumpy that makes me laugh. I tried to tell Bun Bun about this cute name. Bun Bun's like 4 inches tall, looks like a tooth shaped bunny rabbit, and is the grumpiest person I know. So my habit of laughing in her face whenever she gets grumpy is purely because it's really cute. Bun 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 is mega cute in real life, guys. You just need to understand she's adorable. And that's where I've gotten myself into enough trouble for tonight. So how about we how about I try not to get myself into any more? And I'm just gonna stop with Bun Bun's amazingly cute. Just a cute little button bun. There we go. And we go down to here. We're looking at it with a nice ink brush. And we're gonna do that. Gonna draw a peach tan. And peach tan can be like that benevolent spirit that always comes to your house and eats your food. In my house, that's also known as cousins, smaller cousins. But if you don't have smaller cousins, whoever shows up to your house unannounced and eats your food, that's your peach tan. Your very own peach tan, guys. If they're showing up to your house, eating your food, it's a peach tan. I guarantee it. Also, I recently tried iPad Pro Procreate. Mona's always getting herself into trouble. My food stealing spirit would be called Neenoo. Why Neenoo? I know Patrick's food stealing spirit is called Boaz, but why is yours called Neenoo? Alright, so I'm letting these sketchy lines stay with Peach Tan since that's Peach Tan's design. Peach Tan has very sketchy lines. Because that's your little brother's nickname. Oh my god. No. Ooh. Yes. I had food stealing spirit because that's my little brother's nickname. Ah. Okay. I'll tell Neenoo there's another Neenoo going around stealing food. I'm sure she'll be happy. Mm, okay. So let's see. Good news I've gotten throughout the week. I don't have a food stealing spirit like Fawn has. My food stealing spirit doesn't show up like that. A whole little brother, wow. What's it like living with a younger sibling? Or I'm just asking, like, what is it like living with a younger sibling? I I have younger siblings, but I've never lived with any of them. The closest I've come is a cousin, several cousins, and we're all like siblings to each other. But what's it like actually living with, you know, a sibling that steals your food and annoys you and all these things? What's it like? Mm. Mm. Well, Mona, ever heard of a little place called Hell? Is that what it's like living with siblings? Wow. Or was that in response to something else? I'm not quite sure. If hell is what it's like living with siblings, then I think I lucked out not having to live with mine. X. I call him little because he's basically as tall as me. Oh, I actually hate that about my two younger sisters. Another sister of mine, she's a fine artist, but they're both like mad tall. Like not even a little bit of a joking. They're just like bean poles stretching out into the distance. Just imagine that, like, and just show up in your food like it's theirs. Yeah. All right, that's the plant. That is peach tan. I'm just gonna come over here, do XYZ to these. I've never had someone actually tell me I lucked out not having siblings in my house before. This is a first. Now I know. The very next time I tell somebody, I shall puff out my chest proudly and say, I did not live with my younger siblings. I have been blessed. Maybe I'll just have like a little Mona. So I'm not sure how to say. I think I'm tall. I'm like a few inches short of 6 foot. And when I say a few, I do actually mean a few, not like 7 or some of those nice big round numbers that Neenoo like to quote when she's talking about her height. I do think I'm actually quite tall. I do believe my sisters are currently taller than me. I know for a fact my elder brother and my elder sister have a good 3 inches on me. I'm pretty sure both of them have a good 3 inches on me. What can I say? My dad got some tall genes. Yeah. I think I'm gonna clean this up. And this is gonna be the finished piece, since I can't think of anything else to do here. So I'm gonna delete this, because that's not needed anymore. Oh, but first, before I get into that, there are some... I believe it's this. Yes, this is what I was looking for. Are some things that I clearly let's get rid of that one. And I'm gonna actually bring the opacity down. There, switch that. Get little man back. So I'm faking perspective. You and your family of giants. Actually, no, that's just my side of the family. I have cousins that are short too. We're a very long and short sort of family. Those of us who got shortness got all the pretty hair. And the rest of us that got tallness got, well, tallness. we're not that like hugely, yeah, we're not that hugely separated out. Is this it? Okay. Let's turn that off. I'm gonna turn the opacity back up and get rid of these things. Let's do that. And Shift, Control E. Okay. All right. I think that's basically it. Hi! Hey! Didn't see her. Yay, hugs! I love hugs. Yay. Hi! There's no middle ground. No, there is no middle ground. You're either tall or short in our family. And even if you were average height, like Neenoo claims to be, um, you'd still be considered short by our standards. It just happens. It's just a thing. So let's see. I'm just gonna file, save this, and export as a PNG. I'm just gonna drop that into graphics assets and save. I'm gonna go into our chat and I think I can pretty much add this to the list of finished things. So, okay, I take it back. Discord says my files are too powerful. So I'm gonna save it as a JPEG and hope life works. So we're gonna save. And we're gonna go for the smallest possible option. Anyway, how have you guys been? I'm not even short, but I already felt short in comparison. Is this how Neenoo feels? Yes. This is how Neenoo feels. Thank you so much. Yay! I appreciate that. This is actually an old piece from a few streams back that we never got to finish. I have dedicated this particular stream to trying to finish up a lot of the pieces that never really got finished or done. So that would be this piece, I think. Let's check. This one's basically finished. Can I add this to our chat? Let's see. All right, so if you want to get your pictures into Discord, save them as JPEGs. And I just added this artwork to today's stream. I'm gonna open a brand new one. Artwork and illustration. Let's see what's in recent. Nope. Nuh-uh. Alright, so I'm just gonna bring up poster and create. Go to new. I added this to the Discord. Hold on. Thank you. There we go. How rude of me. I didn't say thank you. Alright, so I actually, what was it? There we go. I started listening to Eve, which is a Japanese male artist. And Eve recently released a video on April 20th called This World to You. So I'm gonna draw a piece inspired by that. Specifically a scene in This World to You where it's... Whoops. Sorry about that. I personally think that We're Still Underground has the better iconography, but I'm gonna do my own version of this scene from The World to You. So I'm gonna copy. First I'm gonna flip this so that the image rotation 90 degrees, we're there. Then I'm gonna paste that. Control T, grab it, and enter. So this is the shot from This World to You that I'm gonna try and do in my own style, because I am a fangirl and I'm quite proud of it. What do you guys... Let's see. What are you guys fans of? That's what I want to know. Like, I like Eve. I like rollerblading. I've discovered that. I like rollerblading. And let's see. Control T. I will be right back. I'm a fan of glorious, glorious swords. I'm pretty sure you know that. And Fawn says, I miss rollerblading. Okay, so going in order. Why can't you do rollerblading now? And what's your favorite kind of sword, Corey? What's your favorite kind of sword? So I'm gonna attempt to recreate this picture. And actually I'm gonna make it smaller so I'm not tempted to copy it. But we're definitely gonna go with, oh, I know, I'll draw Mona and Neenoo. So this right here will be Neenoo and this right here will be Mona. Maybe I can draw Mona in her actual alien form and it won't be that bad. There we go. So, okay. And that's gonna be Neenoo. And I'm just gonna make that smaller. Okay, like feudal Japan katana. Those rollers, I don't fit me anymore and they're broken. I'm actually looking to buy new roller skates. They're frighteningly more expensive than I thought they were gonna be. You could save up to get new ones. Um, why feudal era Japan katanas? I actually had the privilege of seeing a katana recently. I went out on a date, and that was interesting in its own right. Um, but what I did find about the katanas is that the way they make them now, mind you, it's fright words. Let me use words. Frighteningly. There we go. Frighteningly similar. There we go. I know words. I know the English language. They're frighteningly similar to how they were made back in the feudal era. However, because that's the word I'm looking for. Um, do 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 do. Yeah. Yeah. However, I tend to like the modern day katanas better, so I just wanted to know if there was any specific reason why. Let's just go in with a rectangle. Yeah, if there was any specific reason why feudal era Japan katanas, or is this just like Katana City? Where we go. Yes, Mona's going on dates. I got invited. You guys don't go on dates? You should try. You should go on a date. Go find, if there's a girl or a boy that you looking at, you're thinking that could be boo. Yeah, go take a chance. Go be smooth. Just roll up and be like, so about this afternoon. Just smooth talk your way into that wonderful, how do I put it? Yeah, that wonderful date this afternoon. Yeah, that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna roll up to your future boo, your prospective boo, and you're just gonna be smooth. Yeah, that's what you're gonna do. And if you have a boo, so you're gonna roll up to your existing boo, and you're gonna be like, so let's go on a date tonight. And yeah, that's how you do it. You can't let the spark die. You gotta like keep it going, fan the flames, make things exciting. Yes. Says Mona, who's having absolutely no luck at this at all. V, just get that and just grab that and move that there. Let's get that a little bit back. Let's get that here. And we're gonna do a whole other layer for these. And I forgot my opacity was down. That's why. So I'm doing this one a lot like I did the Magical Girl painting, which is to say it's gonna be in grayscale, lots of silhouettes, and it's gonna be black and white until I find some way to let's move this down a lot more. Feel free to take this dating advice. Yes, I go on dates every day. Oh, you roll up to Boo thing and go, yeah, let's go on a date every day. Every moment with Boo is a date. That's good. Keep it going. Romantic advice from a glorious Mona. I wish. Secretly, Casanova waiting to happen. Just you wait and see. I am slowly but surely about to be. Yeah, that's how that's gonna work. They're just gonna roll up and they're gonna be, yes, oh great guru, Mona. Please bestow upon us your knowledge. Nope. Control Z. We're gonna do this a whole lot better. We're gonna put it right here. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna grab the charcoal brush, because we're faking stuff. And move that up just a little bit so that these don't get completely lost. So you can already tell I'm getting my values wrong. If it doesn't look weird to you on the screen, then I'm hiding it pretty well. If you're gonna take love advice from Mona, just don't do anything that's gonna get you in trouble. Because I will leave you out to dry. Roll up to your boo in your roller skates wearing jean shorts and say, "Aye, girl, you like jazz?" And don't forget the disco music in the background. I'll give you bonus points if you roll up to her with a rainbow afro. Although that won't increase your chances of him, and gender non-binary people. Won't increase your chances of them potentially saying yes. But it will make for a better story later down the line. So what I'm gonna do is come here, hit that, and just gonna fill it. Control D, cancel, Control D. Now, between here and here, we're gonna have brush. We've got so much space to work with. So this is currently what that's looking like. Like a whole scene. gonna do is move that down so I can see there. All right, so we're filling out quite nicely. Just date advice, Tupac. What are you smoking? Hi Pac. Oh, I was giving dating advice and it was going terribly, terribly wrong. It was really going wrong. Um, so we found out that Corey goes on dates every day. Corey rolls up to Boo Boo and goes, we going on a date every single day. Because Corey's smooth like that. Fawn is learning the ins and outs of being smooth. I'm just not sure if Fawn is learning from me or learning from Corey. And it's really just like life's not going good right now. I finished the other. Let me copy link. I'll paste it in general chat. I finished the other. There we go. I finished that, so now we've got that picture finished, and I'm trying to do this. In the few minutes that we have left, I'm trying to render a scene from Eve's. Whoops. Yeah. I'm trying to render a scene from Eve's. Give me a second. I think it's the world according to you or something like that. This world to you. A video which came out on April 20th. Happy May 4th. Or may the 4th be with you. Whichever one you prefer to say on this most auspicious of days. I'm not a Star Wars fan in the slightest, but I can appreciate Star Wars fans liking what they do. So, my mouse froze again. There we go. Scratch, 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 scratch. There we are. And so, I'm just putting down some lines, some markers to do this piece, this beautiful, glorious composition of art in my own style. So, and we're just gonna go here, somewhere close to Tokyo. The reason being is that Eve tends to sing about Tokyo a lot. Or it might be Hiroshima, given what's actually in the video. But until then, we've got a whole sketched. There we go. Like so. And then Neenoo goes, not Neenoo, Neenoo's down here. So Mona goes. And first off, we're gonna take that off. And whoops. We're looking at this. Nope, that's more humanoid. So we're gonna look. I'm trying to draw a more alien version of Neenoo. Sorry, Mona. Um, Star Wars is for nerds. But I made Wookiee cookies and everything. Chewbacca died. No fun. The actor for Chewbacca died. So the actor Peter Mayhew died April 30th this year, which is really just a few days before May the 4th. And he was a pretty tall guy, at least according to the internet. I don't really know. I'm gonna click images. But he died approximately, let's see. Yeah, he died 4 days ago. So the actor for Chewbacca died. That will be the... Oh, well, first let me specify what I'm talking about. What about Mona and Neenoo and the supercomputer? Mona, Neenoo, and the supercomputer is the intro to the stream. I mentioned earlier before you came that I'm trying to get all of these projects out of the way so I can go back to the comic book that Neenoo and I were working on and some of the other projects. I also finally got the avatars for everybody's intro. That I do not know, Fawn. I have no clue if they kill them in the movies. Movies. Boobies. That's what it looks like. It looks like boobies. I am perfectly fine. I did just say that on stream. But, yeah. I don't know if they kill the Wookiees in the movies. You'd have to ask a Star Wars fan. If there are any Star Wars fans present, let us know. If you don't want spoilers, take this moment in time to scream that you don't want any spoilers. I know there's a Star Wars movie coming out soon. How do I put this? I will not be going to watch it. I was recently taken to Avengers Endgame. I will not spoil it for anybody. All I'm saying is there is no such thing as an intermission. Pee before you go there. I also saw something on Facebook saying if your child can't be quiet for 3 hours, not to bring them. Everybody dies in episode 9. Patrick hopes 7 to 9 sucked. I would not know. I have never seen a Star Wars movie at all. There we go. Okay. So I said Mona's gonna be here. But instead, I think I want to put Mona here. I think it suits the composition a little bit more. And I'm gonna put Mona right here. So if Neenoo's on a bicycle, I've actually stood next to Neenoo on a bicycle, so that would put my height around here. And it's just gonna be a stick figure for now. Why? Don't ask me these questions. If I knew, I wouldn't be drawing a stick figure. Okay. The stream is seeming to go a lot faster. I've seen like 3 Marvel movies from that. Okay. Endgame didn't feel like 3 hours to me. I've seen like 3 Marvel movies from that series. 3,000 minutes is a lot of minutes. 3,000 minutes. Patrick, where did you get 3,000 minutes from? Um, no, it did not seem like 3 hours to me. I'm just saying that if you don't pee before you get in, I guarantee you it will feel like 3 hours to you. There was no intermission at the theater I went to. Um, I have Mona standing here all Slenderman like. I'm thinking I might make her alien form more Slenderman-y. Mostly because Slenderman scares the ever loving shit out of me. And maybe this is exposure therapy. Or no, let's not have the weird alien shape. I'm gonna do where you've got a completely normal looking person except for one aspect. So I'm gonna do the Slenderman shapes, but then I'm gonna give Mona a giant eyeball head, because that is a part. And then we'll have the hand, which is gonna have the tentacle arm. And there we go. We've got them both like lined up here. I'm using a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna use a triangular composition, so I'm gonna put something a little bit more eye-catching here. And just like in this one, it's a video, so triangle composition doesn't really count that much here. But maybe I can have those ships or drones from Area 51 that I mentioned way back in the beginning of when we started this stream. By the way, this is stream number 13, guys, so yeah. Intermissions. Come to think of it, I know in Jamaica there's intermissions in movies. I don't know if there is usually not an intermission. I don't really go to the movies a lot. I really just went because the person I was going with really wanted to see the movie. And I was just having a grand old time. Everybody in the theater was very intense about their movie. I have to give it to the Marvel fans. Y'all are intense. Like, no questions asked about your movie. Modern movies don't have intermissions anymore. Oh wow, I'm in the dark ages. Jeez. This is my first Scream. I'm new. Oh, shit. No, it's not. I know it's not. It's totally. Captain Corey is a. He's an alien. He's joining us. Can't you tell? Alright, so now that we've got all the basic structures lined up, I am going to draw the line here. And I'm just going to fill it with what I assume is going to be glow. And we're gonna do like so. No, these are just placeholder spaces. Yeah, these are just placeholder spaces. so on and so forth. And since they're placeholders, I'm not even going to be that careful with them. I'm just going to go in with the paintbrush and just paint big old blocks. One moment, please, guys. Okay, I'm back. That was unexpected. Neenoo is half a Mona. Quickly, take the stream over. Oh my god. I refuse that claim. I refuse that claim intensely. I thought the booty snatchers were disbanded. How come they're still around? How y'all got like whole. Yeah, how y'all got like whole control group? Cancel. Yeah, how you be claiming. How you be claiming my whole stream for a group that's disbanded? Okay, we're gonna delete that because it's not working. Oh my god. Can the booty snatchers do art? Fawn says he doubts it. Captain says we never disbanded. Oh, okay, so reading from the top. Also, is the height difference between you and Neenoo really that much? Because it's funny. The height difference between me and Neenoo is very much that much. I've got a good feet. I've got at least a foot on her. Not the tallest person in our friend group. That would be Salty. I'm Liz. Who's Liz? Neenoo is half a Mona. Yes, Neenoo is half a Mona. Um, Maybe like a little over, like, maybe 2/3. Like a little under 2/3. Half is a bit much. I mean, she's not catching me at my hip. She's got pretty decent height. She's cuddly. That's what Neenoo is. Um, I've got a whole foot. They just don't show up for the meetings anymore. It's only a few up on that, dude. So you guys don't meet anymore, but you're still together? Okay. Who is Liz? What does Liz do? Does Liz feel like a pretty person? These are the questions I have. Okay. Whoops. So, now that we've got this, and this is what is looking like the nice layout of a nice composition and all these wonderful things, I'm gonna ruin all of it by just flattening these layers. And that is my sketch. So that's my sketch, and we've got half an hour, so now I'm gonna just flesh this out and tell you guys, like I said, I'm just finishing up old projects. Next week, I will be starting the intro to the new intro to the stream, which, as Corey mentioned, is Mona, Neenoo, and the supercomputer. So that's that storyboard that we worked on at the very, very first stream. Liz says yes, she is a pretty person. I'm happy you're a pretty person, Liz. It's always good to feel pretty. Alright, so we've just got half an hour left here. And I don't want it to be contiguous. I'm just gonna go here. Let's see what this looks like. And it mistook all of that for stuff. So I'm just gonna select that. Come here and block that in. That's gonna leave some really ugly marks. Oh, it didn't this time. Wow. Photoshop's getting better every day. And I'm just gonna come over here. Put that up. Now the overarching color scheme of this is blue because it's twilight evening. I'm thinking I'll make this earlier in the day since I'm making a Mona Neenoo version. And Neenoo's hair on this bicycle, which I'm thinking I will probably make. I'm gonna make my character a hitchhiker, so messing around with a tennis ball and it landed in a sensitive place. Ice it. That's all I can think of to say. I'm sorry. Watch me whip my hair back and forth, whip my hair back and forth. Don't break your neck. That stuff hurts. Assuming you have a lot of hair to whip. Don't mess with tennis balls in sensitive places. I'm just gonna assume you hit your eye. Because the alternative is, while funny, I don't think appropriate for 9-year-old children. Gotta keep it PG. Oops. D. We do that. Okay, so that is a tentacle in the shape of a hitchhiker's thumb. And let's start flagging this down now. So we're just gonna tie down some more of these, which is to say, not red. So I'm gonna do all of this with white and see if it works out any better. So that will be like so. Now the reason I'm doing this in reverse grayscale is because I'm thinking of making it a three-dimensional image like I made the emoji. Yeah, Fawn, go lie down. Rest your eyes. 9.5, thanks very much. Congratulations on the half. Half is a very tender age. Okay, so it's not working with the white. I already don't like it. I'm just gonna start putting down the flats and see where it takes me. So Neenoo's flats are definitely gonna be gray. That pretty blue that she used that I always love. Okay, so we're gonna get that. I'm gonna switch here. And there. I'm gonna go in and do this pretty pastel blue that she likes. And I'm lying. So I'm just putting down colors. I saw a movie that looked like a children's coloring book the other day. And it kind of hit me, that's a lot of work. So I'm gonna do this sort of like a coloring book style, just to see. And what we want to do is, for now, while I'm doing this, I want to lighten, or no, I'm gonna give it overlay just so I can see what I'm doing. Come here. Where is Neenoo, if I may ask? Neenoo is not currently at her house. I'm hoping that she is headed to my house so that we can have game night. So I'm hoping that we can have game night. I really am. Alright. She's here, but you can't see her because she's too tiny. That's not Neenoo, that's Bun Bun. Bun Bun is the 4-inch tall bunny rabbit. Neenoo is the demon girl. Salty is the table salt that we all throw over our shoulder to get rid of monsters. Mm, you can play Minecraft. I won't judge you on that at all. I'm just. Mm-hmm. There we go. And then for here, and then we're gonna warm up that skin tone with that. I play a mean game. Um, we currently don't have Uno. We're trying to get Uno. So if you know anyone who can teleport Uno to a undisclosed location in the Bermuda Triangle, then please do let us know. Hmm. I'm kind of stuck on this if you haven't noticed. The coloring is irritating me because I don't know where to go from here. So I'm actually gonna go window history and we're gonna go all the way. This is forward, back, edit, undo. Almost gave myself a heart attack. That's okay. So we'll delete that. And I guess we'll just have to sketch like the regular person. Let's just use orange and a thinner brush. Okay, so the knee is a bit low on this drawing. And just drawing skeleton frames right now. This is where the bike is. That's where the seat is. Those are where the pedals are. Put that there. Put like a little bag thingy back there. I'm sure there are wheels somewhere out in here. And then Neenoo's hair goes back there. That's a placeholder for the bush. Let's work on Mona. So Mona will have her eyeball head. There's a reason I'm drawing Mona's hair so janked up. Don't worry about it. I know it looks crazy. I'm gonna do the white um gown with tentacle hands because why not? And then we will have one tentacle hand here in the shape of a hitchhiker's thumb. And why not give her big, long monster feet? So we've got like so. We play Uno online. I can send you the website. Yes, please do, Pack. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, I will use my blood magic and teleport to you. Um, so my first question is, where exactly did you get a vial of my blood? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, thank you, Pack. Yay. I will now be the undisputed champion. I'm talking smack. Let's see if I can hold up to it. Um, okay. So I just did a quick sketch out here for that. Um, this has more of a sort of reedy, bushy flower. This is more of a fall leaf situation. I'm not sure where I'm going with these drones, but I think I'm just gonna make them eyeballs just like Mona's head. So we're gonna do that. And then this can be the little propeller that keeps it afloat. Um, I kind of want this to be a more, how do I put this? I want it to be like a really common scene, like, but Neenoo's on a bicycle. I guess I could put her on a car, but I don't think it would communicate as well. What I'm drawing here are the long pieces of hair that Neenoo has on the side of her head. And let's see. So we're gonna have her white dress. Like, alright. So I think maybe I'll have to do the fencing a little bit on my own. But as for the rest of this stuff, I really want to draw that dragon. But I'll do that separately. I might do this all individually. Take each of these as just one painting. Okay. I don't have your blood. I use my own or people I sacrifice for bigger and more powerful spells. Um, why are you sacrificing people though? Like, we have this thing nowadays called science. I think it might benefit you to look into that. Like, less ritual sacrifice, less cleanup. You don't have to clean up blood off an altar. All these things. I'm really serious. Like, maybe look into it. Like, maybe you'll split a few people down to the molecular level, but hey, it's less brutal than blood sacrifice. Anyway, it's currently 8 minutes to the end of the stream, and I'm just letting you guys know where I'm leaving this, which is here. Today, I polished up this one. It's still a bit rough. My finishing needs some work, but this is the final piece as of this moment. Ignore my layers. They're an actual mess. I did a quick sketch of this piece in black and white. I am now beginning to do a more detailed sketch, not based on shapes, but now based on actual details, so we're gonna see how that's gonna work. I'm thinking I will do each aspect of this piece individually, bring them in back to this piece, and just work on them. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been really fun. And hold on. There we go. Yeah, so this has been really fun. I'm gonna check out the online Uno that Patrick sent me, and we will see. Patrick says he's a champion. He beat Tony 9 times. But I don't know. How do I play with you guys? This is no, it's not confusing. I just need to know how to play with you guys. I have a question though. Does this thing actually follow the rules of Uno, or is it just like the abundant cheating that goes on in houses? So we have some dispute about who is the all powerful Uno champion. I don't know. Let's find out. You make an account, create a room, and wait for people to join. Sounds like it could work. No house rules. Yay! I like no house rules. Oh no, it's easier to beat people because they can't just make up rules on the spot. Fun says cheaters. Fun's calling you guys out. It follows the rules. Okay, so I'll try it out. Anyway, just letting you guys know what I've been up to. I've been working with this new musician, Zeal, and I have the information for Zeal in the video under here. I think if you scroll down, you should be able to see it. So if you're interested in hearing some new music, you can check that out. And I'm leaving the link in the description of this video. I think I spoke to you guys about it last time, so you should see it. Feel free to join the Discord. Feel free to come harass me on Instagram. Some of you have actually been on my Instagram, and wow. There's nobody like the people from the flock. Let me tell you that. You guys stand out. Anyway, bye-bye. Love you all. I've got a whole heart. One whole heart. Thank you, Fun. I'm glad you enjoy my Instagram. I like it. Right now, I'm working on a bigger project, so I'll be posting a lot of old stuff on my Instagram. Basically, old artwork I did when I was younger. So you guys can see what my style used to look like before I had someone beat the anime out of me. I think most artists go through that. They get the anime beat out of them and the actual art beaten into them. Yeah. So I'm gonna post this and then I'll save the rest for you guys. Bye bye. Feel free to tell me if there's anything you want to see on the Instagram. Yes, Weeb Mona artwork. If you guys can identify the inspiration for most of my artwork, I'll probably give you a free artwork or emoji. Some really obscure weeb foolishness. Anyway, bye bye.